Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is for anybody who wants it, anybody that needs it. Um, a prelude to um, my new channel that will be starting Tuesday, called Parental Guidance. Because for some reason, we as people of color have seemed to gone lax on that. And so, therefore, uh, I'll be 55 this year in June. I came from a very stern background. My dad's stepfather was a minister. My mother was a nurse. They both graduated college. So, and we lived a very nice middle class life. Um, So to say that came with a lot, to whom much is given, much is required, that part right there. So I just want to have the opportunity to kind of maybe share some of that knowledge and learning with you all, especially you younger generation, because you'll see that things are not looking too good. And I know maybe you watch some of my other videos, especially the last one, excuse me, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. For what? I'm here to help. If I'm going to help, that means that there has to be truth on the table. My truth, your truth, the truth. So therefore, help does take place. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. And why even go through the formality? That part. That part. Listen, like I said, this is just a short, what do you call that? Yeah, shorts, whatever it is. This day and time, women and men, you need to think long and hard before you decide to bring a child into the world if you don't have one here already. And I'm a person who believes that children are a blessing, a gift from God. You have to take care of that gift. To whom much is given, much is required. All that's going to be in the parental guidance. But you better think long and hard before you decide. That is a major decision that you are making when you take a chance or plan on bringing another person on this here planet in this here century. And I say that so very seriously. Do I say that to say don't have no kids? Of course not. Have as many as you can afford to take care of, as many as you can give your love to equally. Don't overload yourself. Think about how you want your equal time. If you overload yourself, then you know that's not going to happen. And then that's not healthy for the child. And it won't turn out to be healthy for you either. That's all in the parental guidance series. But again, I say to you, you need to think long and hard before you decide, before you decide to bring a child into the world. Think long and hard before you decide to bring a child into the world, because at this day and time, it is extremely, I say extremely uh, wicked beyond measure. Not that it wasn't then when we came up or when we had our children, but now, oh my goodness, it's horrible. It's horrible. Sin is just rampant and has no bounds, and the best protection for your child will be you. It will be you. You will either be their protector or you will be their perpetrator. And that's the truth. You have to excuse me. I have to be changing positions to get comfortable, but that's the truth. You'll either be their protector or their perpetrator. Because either you'll know that if you choose to bring a life into this world, that to whom much is given, much is required. And like I said, we're going to cover all that. There's so much that needs to be considered before you just say, "Oh, I want a baby. Oh, I'm going to have a baby." Like you going to the pet store to get a puppy. No, stop. Let's stop and let's think about this. And let's plan this out. Because trust me, it can be done. So we're going to talk about this and find out all the ins and out of this, not just your fallopian tubes and his scrotum. There's so much more, not just somebody going to work and paying the bills. There's so much more. So before you do make the biggest one of decisions of your life to bring another person into this world as of this day, think about it and hold off for a minute, and let's make sure that you're ready. The dollars in your bank account don't mean nothing if you're not emotionally stable, if you're not mentally stable, if you don't know what it means to protect and what to protect from. Your dollars mean nothing. So don't tell me about you got money to take care of and to pay for it. I ain't talking about that. That's great. Because you're going to need that for anything that you get. Go get a goat, you're going to need money to take care of it. So that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the real behind the scenes that nobody seems to want to talk about. Those good old morals and principles and learnings that come with parenting and guiding, teaching, loving, developing the people that you are bringing into this world. So you'll see me pop up again April the 1st. Parental Guidance. Join me. We've all been there or trying not to be there or already there and needing some assistance while you're there. My eldest is 35, will be. The next one will be 34. And then I have a 15-year-old. Well, will be. So, listen. Let's talk. Let's talk parental guidance. Okay?